Okay, and we're live. How you doing today, Nick?
I'm great. A little worried about Clay right now, but we'll see how that goes.
Definitely worried there. I don't know how it's gonna end up. Not good news to start this stream. That is not good news.
Yeah, no, that was
Let's
that
see.
was some rough news, especially
I'm
what
gonna just make
Monty
sure this
Poole
is
reported.
working first so there's no one here.
Hello, everyone.
Yeah, it's working. Alright. Yeah, we're live. I'm the only person watching. Oh, we have 2 viewers. Let's go. Welcome to the No Cap Sports live coverage of the 2020 NBA Draft. Today we're going to be watching the draft with you guys. Hopefully we can hang out, have some fun, and hope no one on the Warriors gets hurt again, because that's going to be a bad season to watch. No one wants to see that.
Yeah, we can get chill with the workouts.
I got my audio on and I'm hearing myself twice. There we go. Make sure everything's working perfectly.
That's,
All right. Well, we'll start with this. Did you see Anthony Edwards' comments yesterday?
I did not.
Oh
No.
my God, this man. He said basketball something I.
Oh wait. Are you talking about the one where he said he wanted to take on KD?
No, that was the second part. The first one was
Oh.
he was talking to, I forget who he was talking to, but he came out and said basically like basketball is something I do and something I'm good at. It's not my first love. Football is my first love, and he'd rather be playing football.
Oh. It's gonna pull the first Kyler Murray, but in the NBA.
He said I can't watch basketball. I love basketball, yeah, but it's what I do.
But at the same time, isn't that what Randone said on the Angels? Didn't he say something similar in that? I know he called baseball boring, and so I mean, obviously there's.
All right, keep talking because I have to
I mean-
fix your screen. Yeah,
Oh, great.
it
What
went
happened?
super big again. I don't know.
Gonna go back?
Oh my God, yeah, that's changes it. Lean forward.
There we go.
All right, we're just learning stuff here. Lean forward.
There we go.
Yeah, just stay back because I don't. When you leaned forward, it went
Alright.
big, and then when you went back, it went back to regular. Don't know what's happening there. Yeah. All right, let's see what else is going on now. Woj is dropping a bunch of bombs. Oh, did you see Bogdanovich? What's going on with that situation? How do
Yeah.
you feel about all that?
Yeah. So now he's a free agent now. Kind of feel sorry for both teams in that situation. But I mean, he's a good player. I'm glad he's getting out of Sacramento, because Sacramento is a place where careers go to die, in my opinion.
I mean, I don't know why he wouldn't just elect to go to that Bucks team in the sign and or in the trade, because I mean they just got Drew Holiday, they have Giannis, they're restocking, they're gonna make another long run. I don't know. You've been on the Kings your whole career, like, listen, why don't you want to go to a winning organization?
Maybe he wants to start, and it might be a little hard to do that there.
I mean, he'll still get playing time. It's like, do you want a ring or do you want to get these stats? And I mean, he'll get a paycheck. He's a good player.
He's not old enough to want a ring.
We'll see.
He'll get a ring in 4 years from now.
There we go. All right. So, who do you think the Timberwolves are going to take with the number 1 pick?
I still think Anthony Edwards is going 1. I think he's too complete. I think he was exactly what the Timberwolves need. Wiseman, like we said, he doesn't. I mean, we could move Cat to the power forward, but I think in reality he should be a center. And yeah, I think Edwards is going
You
1.
think Edwards 1, Wiseman 2? You don't think there's going to be any trades? Because there's been a lot of talk about Minnesota trading back.
Yeah. Well, I just haven't heard as many rumors as I would expect out of the Timberwolves organization. Usually, if there's a trade imminent, there's usually a lot of talk, and I just haven't heard as much. I think 1 will be a lock. I don't know. We'll see what the Warriors do, especially with Clay and
Yeah.
his health being a
Yeah,
question.
Achilles is trending on Twitter right now, and I do not like that at all. Hopefully, it's just like a lower leg
That's-
strain or something like that. But if it's an Achilles and he's out for 2020,
Just hope someone is famous with the name Achilles.
yeah, this is
Be like Achilles Johnson, you know.
Okay.
From,
stupid. All right. Do you think Anthony Wiggins is going to? Not Anthony. I keep calling him Andrew Wiggins. Do you think he's going to get traded?
I I don't think so, especially with Clay's injury being a bit of a question. They might, maybe down the road, they might start looking at options to trade him, but I don't see him getting traded tonight. If he's getting traded, I think it'll be during the regular season.
All right, and then there's another rumor going around with the Warriors trading the number 2 pick with the Bulls, and they also receive, so they swap picks and then they'd get Wendell Carter Jr. How would you feel about them doing that?
I don't know. I don't know how I'd feel about that. I still think we need a center, and that we need a center badly. I think the centers are becoming more of a popular position as they used to be in, early 2000s, late 90s, throughout the 70s even. But I think what we saw with the Lakers this year is we saw just dominance in big man positions, especially in the rebounding category. And I think that's going to be essential, especially down the road when we, all we have is Kevon Looney and Mark. As much as I like Looney as a rebounder, I don't think Chris is much of a rebounder compared to James Wiseman, at least.
Yeah, James Wiseman provides something the Warriors haven't had in a while. Are there any other news or rumors going around that you were liking, or just something that you found interesting?
Probably in my head I was thinking of something, but I can't think of anything right now. Let's see. I mean, we could talk about Al Horford to that trade.
I mean, he would never fit on the 76ers. He's a little older now.
I thought it was a dumb signing. I thought it was a dumb signing by the Sixers to even sign him. I don't know why they needed him. I don't know if they wanted him as a power forward or what, but it just didn't seem like it would have fit. They're paying him a lot for him to not be a top-tier starter. So, and I'm surprised Danny Green somehow got traded in this. I don't know how that
he got
happened
traded
so
twice
quick.
before they could even start doing trades.
I don't know how that even happens, but
I mean, the Lakers upgraded with getting Dennis Schroeder, because Rajon Rondo, he's solid, but I mean,
Rondo is not a scorer
can't score
like Schroeder.
And then Sam Presti in OKC is doing one of the best jobs I've seen. Hopefully, he's traded a lot of players for potential, and hopefully they can do something with it. Because if not, then it's just going to be like another Philadelphia 76ers situation where it's like eventually they'll get good, but
17.
Yeah, it'll take forever to actually get to that point. Like he trying to win now, or are they trying to win 10 years from now? It's like these guys are like 6th, 7th, 8th graders that they're trading for.
Yeah. I definitely agree with you there. The Sixers, they were rough for way too long, but at least now they're showing signs of improvement. The Thunder showed signs of improvement this year, even though I did not even expect them to be in the playoffs this year. Obviously, Chris Paul's gone. I think that's going to be a little hard in terms of searching for someone with leadership. Maybe that's why they ended up trying to trade for someone like Al Horford.
We got our first comment, Nick. It's Andrew.
Oh,
said DSG crew in the house. How'd you let?
There's Carlos.
Come on, Scoop. What happened? Oh, all right. There we go. For some reason, you keep getting big on YouTube, and then you go back to regular size.
Feel different.
So Nick, tell us about Dick's Sporting Goods. Is it a great place to work, or do they provide good basketball skills? And I don't know. How'd you like working there?
Basketball skills?
Yeah, team sports, best department.
I was never there.
Okay.
So it was a cool place to work. They paid what they paid.
They paid money.
They gave me money for me doing not a whole lot.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't have much good to say about that, so we'll keep it at that. But where do you think LaMelo Ball's gonna end up in this draft?
I think he's a top 5 pick, obviously. I also, as soon as he said he was going to declare for the draft, I also thought in my head that it might be a situation where he just keeps falling and falling and falling, only because of his dad. I don't know how much of an impact he has now.
LaVar Ball's been making the rounds already. Can't even go out anywhere, and this man is still making quotes.
He's been doing a PR tour for his son.
Oh, you missed the best announcement. We had a big announcement, late entry into the draft. Did you see who it was? The
No,
legendary
no.
Sheck West declared for the draft today.
Oh.
Trying to get with Mo Bamba on the Orlando Magic. Do you think he has real draft prospects, Nick?
Obviously. I think, I think the Magic are going to trade up for him, obviously.
Yeah, have to.
At least if I was GM.
You have to, man. While we're waiting, thoughts on the Masters last week. Nick, there we go. That's something good for you. We got to interact with the people in the chat, Nick. Come on.
Talking to a guy who hasn't watched the Masters.
I mean,
But,
I won money.
yeah,
Dustin Johnson, I bet on him. He got me a little bit of money.
It's a safe bet. He's always a safe bet. He's maturing, kind of slowly, but yeah.
Got nothing to say. I thought you were a big golf guy, Nick.
I have nothing. I don't know. What did you? I don't know.
Did you watch the
You
Masters?
hit the ball. I watched some clips of it. I didn't watch the whole
Let's see
Masters.
what else. Oh, we can talk about something else too. The Oakland Raiders whole defensive. My bad.
Oakland?
The Las Vegas Raiders. Their whole defense being on the COVID list. What are the Raiders doing? They keep half their.
That's just the COVID list. That doesn't mean they're positive. Hold on. Let's chill. Slow it down.
Talking about the Raiders while I fix your screen. I don't know why it keeps doing this, man.
That's weird. No, but yeah, I did hear all 10 of the players on the COVID list are on the defense. So that's concerning because our defense is rough enough, especially against the Chiefs on Sunday night. Oh, there we go. I'm watching the stream and
you see,
it's LaMelo. It's LaMelo with LeVar and his wife. It's like a whole group. That's not social distance. There is no. They got masks half on. That guy doesn't even have a mask.
All right, we'll just keep you. Oh, come on, bro.
That should be our first topic of discussion. Why no one in that house is properly social distanced? No. But at the same time, it's on camera. I thought they'd be like,
at least
try to be concerned about this.
I don't know.
LeVar has his mask here.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Let's go to this LeVar. Let me find that quote real quick. It's one of the funniest things I've seen, bro. Sixers. Here we go. I don't this can't be real. Like he said, if you're in this profession, you got all the fame and notoriety. How are you gonna meet a good girl? You're not. So I hate to tell you, but you're gonna meet a hoe. You're gonna meet a hoe. That's just how it goes, son.
That sounds like a Walmart quote.
Truth, Nicholas.
I mean, let's just take a look at the Lonzo Ball situation. Because I know they have a kid, and that doesn't seem like they're together at the moment.
I don't know, man. Let's see what else. Anything going on? I don't like how everyone keeps saying prayers up for Clay. That just makes me keep thinking it's worse and worse.
It's making me think he tore his Achilles, his ACL, his MCL, his PCL.
What does ACL stand for?
His arm. Don't test me, Mr.
Come on, bro. Yeah.
Mr. Scientist over here.
Cruciate ligament. Come on.
I took an anatomy class.
I took it twice. Okay.
Oh, so you failed
it. It's
it.
a W, a withdrawal. I withdrew. So no, I did not fail.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
That's
That's
on
on
you.
me. I'll be better next time. I'll do my research.
Alright, let's see what else we gotta talk. Oh, why do you keep messing up on the stream?
I don't know. I have not moved.
Alright, figure out something to talk about while I fix this.
What is there to talk about other than the draft being here in 5 minutes?
How the first pick usually takes forever for no reason.
Yeah, you would think the first pick they'd have down to a science already. I mean, obviously they have to call the guy and say you want to be a so-and-so. But that shouldn't take 30 minutes. I want to see how this format's going to be with it all being on. Obviously we saw it in the NFL, but those hats are clean.
Who do you think's... Oh, there has to be bad attire that they're going to be wearing.
Oh, there's
Happen
going to be
every
some
year.
questions. a lot of people from France, so I have a feeling Killian Hayes might just come out like a green suit or something. I don't know.
What do you have against the French?
They're just very fashionable, non-American ways.
Okay. Alright. Oh, come on. I'm gonna just keep it on the screen, so if you mess up live, I can fix it quicker. That means I can't be on Twitter, though. Just pop it up on my phone. Let's talk about it. When did you start watching basketball, Nicholas?
Shoot. It's probably like kindergarten, maybe even younger. There's pictures of me with my kindergarten teacher with Warriors gear on.
There you go.
So that's probably. I mean, I remember in her class we got tickets with her, some box suite.
I have no clue. I'm not rich.
Sweet, basically a suite. But yeah, it was cool because we're not used to that. We're used to kind of far lower bowl.
Wish I could afford to go to the game. So.
Bougie seats. Well, back then they sucked, so it was like $20 to get
I remember my brother used to go to the We Believe Warriors games in like 05, 06, and then 07, 08.
They were even during the playoff run, they were all very affordable, and now they're just stupid pricey.
I know. This is way too much. It's fucking annoying.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of happening with all leagues too. Hockey is still remotely cheap to go to, despite how the team is. But I mean, it's hockey.
No one's gonna watch that. Let's see what else. You have any B Team Herman memories? B Team basketball legend Nicholas Hateman. How you doing? Elementary school basketball team. Were you on that team?
I was.
So was I.
Yes. Mr. Toft.
R.I.P.
That guy, Anthony Edwards isn't even wearing a suit. He's just wearing like a leather jacket and jeans.
What's wrong with jeans?
Oh, so I guess every prospect got a box with like 30 different hats.
I mean, that makes sense.
So depending on, LeVar has a "I told you so" hat on right now.
I can't wait for LeBron.
Ironically, there's one brother that is missing.
He really not in the shot?
I see Lonzo back there.
They love Jello in Lithuania.
They told him to keep shooting.
So,
work on that jump shot.
No, stay overseas, okay? Could you beat Michael Jordan back in the day? Nah, then you can't be back in this house. Why Draymond trending now? I don't like this.
He can't even beat the Chinese security. I don't know.
Okay. We're not going to take it there.
Just because Draymond tweeted prayers up to Clay. God, that means he's hurt. He's out this season. I'm calling it.
Tyrese Halliburton, welcome to the Warriors.
This is our first prediction. Guaranteed he ain't coming. Gone. We lost Clay again.
Let's see.
Oh, well.
Yeah, it's going to be... Oh, my God. Oh, this is the stupidest thing. Who would...
You know what? If he is hurt, though, I want the Warriors to pursue Avery Bradley. Because, he's not as great as an offensive threat, but defensively, he's one of the better guards around.
All right, while I'm looking up some stuff, what do you think about Twitter stories? Are you fleeting, Nick? Are you a fleeter?
No, I'm not. I have not fleeted yet.
I'm pretty sure that's the term, yeah.
Is that the term? Okay, yeah. I have not done it yet. I'm looking at the stream and I can see what you're talking about with the screen. I don't know why it's like that. That's weird. Oh well.
Yeah, I know. I keep out to fixing it. After the stream ends, next time we do this, it'll be better. But
yeah, that's fine.
Good enough.
Cowboys at Sooners game. OSU versus OU. Oh, thank you.
Jesus.
Oh, the NFL started a live video.
Cares about the NFL, Nick?
What?
It's the NBA draft. Come on now.
No, why?
Come on, son.
Why? Oh, jersey swap. It's one of those clean, those like Clorox clean jersey swaps. It's my time.
All right. Who do you think has the best jerseys in the NBA?
Like just normal home and away,
Yeah.
or like
I mean, you can bring up alternates, but
I like the Nets jerseys a lot. I think they're pretty cool. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not the biggest fan of the Warriors home and away jerseys. Like they're all right, but
you don't like the city.
like we've had better.
Do you like their new alternates at least?
Yeah, I like the alternates a lot. I like those alternates. I like the Suns' new alternates, the Spurs alternates. The Spurs, I like their camo jerseys. I've always liked those camo jerseys, but I don't know if they use those anymore with Nike sponsorship.
Probably not.
But yeah, I'd probably say the Nets have my favorite jersey. I do like
speaking of the
the Bucks as well.
the Timberwolves are still taking phone calls for the number 1 pick right now.
Well, I mean, they're not even on the clock yet, so obviously, I mean, there's gonna be a lot of
5 minutes probably, but that's
yeah. We gotta hear good
any
old
last
Silver
things going on, but I don't think there's gonna
on
be.
the clock.
I don't know. It's hard because there's no clear cut favorite. There's no clear cut like this is the guy.
Like I said, I think there's gonna be more trade headlines in this draft, and there's gonna be talk about the prospects themselves.
Well, speaking of the Nets a little bit earlier, James Harden to the Nets. How much do you believe that's going to happen? First of all,
I don't think it would work. I don't think we can have 3 ISO players all play on the same team.
So you're saying that Kyrie would mess it up? I mean, we've seen James Harden and KD on the same floor. Kyrie would mess it up. That's what you're saying.
I don't know about all that. I'm just saying 3 guys with all the same mentality of playing, it's not going to work. I mean, we saw it with Westbrook. Westbrook's the same type of player where they're all ISO players. So when all 3 of them were on the Thunder, it was kind of there's reasons why they didn't win. Also that they had Kendrick Perkins on that team.
Wow, we're going to slander Kendrick Perkins? Wow.
He deserves all the slander. You're trying to tell me the Thunder wouldn't be a good team if they didn't sign him over
NBA
Harden?
Twitter great Kendrick Perkins. You're going to slander him right
now. Okay. Yeah, you said NBA Twitter. That's all he's known for. He's not even. You can't tell me one good play he's had.
He looked pretty good on the bench when the Warriors were beating them. That's about it.
Wasn't he talking shit to Draymond?
I'm not surprised either way.
I knew he was talking to everyone. I don't know what is Silver. Silver's talking right now. I just don't know what he's saying.
I don't know. I'm trying to pull it up. My stream won't let me bring it up.
Silver's got the all black with the. Is that a baby blue? Is that a baby blue shirt?
You tell me. I'm still pulling up the stream.
I don't know. It's like it could be baby blue or it could be like a white with a little gray. I don't know.
Blue light glass to see if it disappears.
There you go. You're right. Let me check. It's disappeared.
Oh wow!
It's blue.
$1,000 guitar. You bought a $1,000 guitar.
Damn right I did.
There we go. Oh, first pick.
When the government's paying,
Alright, they have 5 minutes to make the selection. That's what he's saying. They really got D'Lo and Cat as the 2 people to show for that team.
Well, who else are they gonna put?
I don't know. I mean, Cat's having a great summer, man. Jordan.
KG?
Woods,
KG?
what?
So who else did they put? KG? I can't think of any other players on that team that are relevant.
Yeah, neither can I.
Exactly. There's no other players.
Hey, but we do remember the last time the Warriors picked directly behind the Minnesota Timberwolves. Steph Curry came out of that, and the Timberwolves had Ricky Rubio, Phoenix Suns great, and Johnny Flynn.
That is a Phoenix Sun. Well, he's not a Phoenix Sun great anymore.
I mean, hey.
You gotta remember, he's a Oklahoma City Thunder great now.
Anthony Edwards is expected to go 1. That's something we expected too.
I mean, usually the first picks are pretty accurate. After that, they have no clue what they're talking about. Who's that guy on the right? I've never seen that analyst before in my life. Mike Schmitz. Can't tell you I've seen him.
I mean, he kind of looks like.
See, the thing is, I don't watch much college basketball. I don't watch much college basketball, so I don't know. Like I know, I forgot his name. But I never heard of Mike Schmitz, dude.
Oh well.
I love seeing war rooms with people with masks on and 6 feet distance.
I mean, at least I like the war room look in general, but oh my god.
The reason I have always liked that is, remember that movie Draft Day?
Never saw it.
Oh, that's a good
Everyone
movie.
liked it. I just never saw it. Never got around to it.
It-
Clay couldn't put his weight on his lower leg after the injury today. Oh my god.
So LaMelo Ball to the Warriors, huh?
Hey man, he's a good shooter.
He's a good shooter, but there's no defense in that backcourt if that's how it goes. We can't have LaMelo and Steph on the same backcourt. That's not gonna work.
I mean, bro, if you can put up 200 points a game, who can keep up with you?
People like the Nets. You could probably put up 300.
With Cupcake KD? No way.
I hate you for even saying that.
Now that he's off the Warriors, like, bro, you couldn't call him soft. Like, that's what he was. Like, Draymond Green hurt his feelings.
You know what? I have respect for him. He got us some rings.
Oh, he definitely got us a ring, but, like, bro.
You have a sighting of LiAngelo Ball.
Draymond Green hurt his feelings, and that's why he left.
That is fair.
Like, you can't tell me that's not soft. Like, you could have stayed for more championships, but no, it's like, I don't like this dude. I'm going to leave.
That's business.
Anthony Edwards right there.
See that little hack collection they got? What are they going to do with the other 29 hats they got?
Sell them, bro. Oh, you see the rumor that the Wizards are going to try to build around Bradley Beal and trade John Wall potentially for Russell Westbrook?
I heard about that. I don't think that would work. I think teams need to start realizing that trading for Westbrook is not going to be a team move.
Bro, he'll go 13 for 44, put up a triple-double, and you'll lose by like 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why you.
Well, when he puts up a triple-double,
like if you look at Russell Westbrook's
but you look at his shooting.
If you look at Russell Westbrook's stats, like objectively, if you don't look at any percentages, this man's a great player. But then you look at the percentages, this dude's like shooting like 30% from 2.
He's a terrible player when
outside of outside of 5 feet, he's like 28% to 30% shooting. It's like, bro, you're in the NBA. Hey, let's make a couple of those.
I think the most noticeable time where he was just awful was no. He was 28. No.
The year after everyone left.
Yeah, he was just he was miserable. I don't think I don't know where he'd fit. He's just not. I mean, yes, he gets 10 plus assists a game, but to me, he's still not necessarily.
Woj announced it.
50 seconds the clock.
Woj announced it already. Anthony Edwards, number 1 overall pick.
There we go. There you have it.
Let's just wait for it to become official.
Me.
Yeah, it's not surprising. They just need another playmaker on that Timberwolves team. D'Angelo Russell, as we saw with the Warriors, he's not the answer. He's a solid player, but he's not going to give you that even good enough defense. Hopefully they can keep building around like Karl-Anthony Towns and get like some pick and roll stuff going. But this Timberwolves team is going to be a few years before they can start contending again.
I don't know. We'll see what free agents has in store. I mean, if they end up taking, if Edwards is confirmed, I mean those are three pretty good players. Obviously, we saw a bit of a flaw with Karl-Anthony Towns last year. We've seen he's kind of a little soft when it comes to playing in the post. But hopefully he could just bulk up and improve from where he's at.
All right, so the Warriors going to be on the court.
Okay, the pick's in. Let's. Here we go. Also, tell me why Adam Silver never played in the NBA. That guy looks 6'5" at least.
6'7". I didn't know. Yeah,
that's a solid small forward right
you
there.
See how skinny he is, though.
That looks like LaMelo Ball. All you need to do is like 1 year.
How?
Anthony Edwards.
Other than height, how the hell did he look like LaMelo Ball?
No, I'm just saying height and weight.
I mean,
because he's a twig. He's a twig, but I mean,
Adam Silver might be like 130.
Meat on those bones.
He might. Okay, 150, but like that dude's skinny.
How could he be 6'7" and be 130?
Do you see when he's picking up those championships to hand them off? Like I'm thinking his arms are like struggling like that.
That's down.
Think it's gonna pull him over like a weight. Like, let's see what a.
Yeah, he lost more weight. I just searched it up. He lost 40 pounds in a paleo diet.
Why?
I don't know.
Blow away in the wind.
Oh man, 185 pounds.
Soaking wet, with like 20-pound weights in each hand. Yeah.
He's 6'3". He's not 6'7".
Okay. He's taller though, because I remember when he was handing out the championships, he did not look short.
Yeah, he looked lengthy. Got that comparison to Manute Bol, just minus a foot. All right, Warriors on the clock.
Odds men, here we go. It has to be him.
There's still three. It's either him or a whole new team. And the later pick.
It's either him or you trade. That's the only spot they really need if we're not talking about the Clay injury. That's the only spot the Warriors really need. Just somebody that can rebound and score on the inside.
As crazy as this may sound,
Tyrese Halliburton. That's what I'm thinking too.
Back to what I was saying. I think if Clay goes down, it's good news for Pascal, who may be able to play the shooting guard position. I don't know. He's a big guy. He's a little big for the shooting guard position. Or Wiggins. Wiggins is a little taller, right?
Wiggins could potentially, but I mean, that man, he needs to hit his shots more consistently.
Yeah. Well, that's not his game. His game is in the paint, slashing, dunking. If he can get his jump shot, at least better than Harrison Barnes, I'm happy.
Harrison Barnes had no jump shot, and that's what pissed me off. He was like one of
my problem with him is he had no confidence in his offensive ability. He showed some signs where he was nasty.
I mean, coming out of North Carolina, you expected him to be a little bit better, like at least.
Well, I expected him to at least be more confident in his game. I mean, he was a good player when his confidence was up. But there's just not many instances where his confidence was up. He was the typical 2K player he's in the corner.
Golden State Warriors. I mean, Woj, you know how he got in trouble last year and a couple years ago with saying they picked. So like he has to say it in his terms. So Golden State is targeting. Now Golden State is targeting James Wiseman.
Allegedly going with number 2. Oh man, if James Wiseman goes,
I already announced it, Nicholas. It's fact. That's exactly what the Warriors needed. I mean, if Woj says it is true, you don't believe Woj?
Can't trust him.
Wow. Okay. Guess we're gonna have to end this right here.
I'm not gonna have a future job in broadcasting, so I'll be safe.
Yeah, there we go.
I was David, I might get in trouble.
Try not to get canceled today, Nick. That's the goal.
ESPN just destroys us for talking shit about Woj.
One person was talking shit about Woj, and it wasn't me, so.
Wasn't me.
Yeah, I'll just replay like the last minute. But yeah, no. Yeah, Woj coming out with his, busting out the sword so he can get these picks out to us before ESPN announces it.
I was surprised he got suspended recently.
Yeah.
Comments were, but like, really?
I'm not going to get into that because, I mean, he shouldn't have gotten suspended, but we're not going to get into that.
Yeah.
Let's see. The Hornets are trending.
I'm surprised he stayed.
Damn.
What's that smile?
Oh, it's just a bunch of Hornets fans just praying to get LaMelo Ball.
Oh, my... Oh, my God.
LaMelo Ball to the Charlotte Hornets.
Oh, shit.
That's Michael Jordan might have to come out of retirement for that one.
Hey, you could probably still drop like 15.
Probably.
He could be a solid 6th man of the year.
Yeah, well, LaMelo Ball, 3rd overall.
How about that? All right, I think we're about to find out.
Let's get Jello back in the league.
I think. Oh, stop. Isn't he in G League? I think he's on the G League. I think.
He kept signing a 10-day contract.
Well, that's all he's worth. It's hard.
I need to see LeVar Ball quotes on something right now. You know this man.
I'm just glad. I was tired. You know, one person I was tired of talking to about this draft is my dad.
Why?
My dad did not seem confident in Wiseman. He kept pushing the Knicks trading for our 2nd pick and us getting Robinson.
Isn't your dad from New York though?
Yeah, but he's a Warrior fan. He doesn't like the Knicks. He's been a Warrior fan longer than he's been a Giants fan. I don't know how the hell that happened, but it happened.
All right, so why didn't he? What was his objections with Wiseman? Just because the center's not as needed nowadays.
Dislike him. I think he just thought it'd be better to get 2 more than 1.
If they can get somebody, but
I told him I think it's more of a quality. I'd rather have quality over quantity, and he thought Robinson was quality, and he's on the Knicks for a reason.
I mean, if the Warriors traded down, I think the best partners would have been the Bulls, just because you still stay at the top where you can get somebody.
Yeah.
Because if you did trade back down to 8, you can't. There's nothing you can do.
ESPN's taking a minute right now.
Get some connectivity issues or what?
No. They're just talking. Oh. Pick's been in for 5 minutes. Just want to confirm Wiseman to the Warriors.
Bro, if a Warrior says it, it's truth.
I just want to hear it from the commissioner's mouth, okay?
Probably can't even spell commissioner.
COMMISH. Where'd I go wrong?
You think there's an H in commissioner? Did I spell it wrong? Hold on.
Oh, does someone sound? Is someone making? Oh, who spelled it
wrong?
Nope,
there's no H. I'm right.
It's close. Listen, I have an A in English right now, so I don't need to.
You go to a highly accredited D1
test.
university. One of the top.
And I'm getting an A in English, so obviously I know what I'm doing.
School.
Here we go. There's that point guard, Adam Silver.
There we go.
Select James Wise. There we go. There we go.
Gonna bring Petty Hardaway with him.
I just got the background over there. He's hyped. Yeah, Wiseman. Well, he could put on 20 more pounds.
I mean, he definitely can, but I mean, him just splitting time with Kevon Looney, that's what they're gonna be needing. Because I mean, Kevon, his hips, the past 3 years have been like really messed up. That was one of the things when he came out of the draft. He had a hip injury that people think he wouldn't be able to play long term. and it's definitely shown itself in the past couple years. Splitting his time with Wiseman is going to be one of the better things they can do. Getting Draymond off the floor when they're trying to bust down offensively, that's the best thing that they can do.
Yeah, exactly. Man, I'm excited. We haven't had a dominant center ever.
Andres Beatriz was not dominant to you?
Okay.
Wow.
I'd say O'Donnell Foyle is closer. You mean Donald Foyle over Andres Beatriz any day?
I mean, yeah. I'd take Epke Udo back, put him at the 5.
You know, I met him. I met him during the lockout year. Me and my dad went to the charity game. It was the We Believe team versus the team they had at the time. It was fun. It was cool. Met him at David Lee. Speaking of, you know what? Let's give a shout out to David Lee right now for staying
Former
when
New
no
York
one else would.
Knickerbocker David Lee.
You know what? I felt like he was slept on. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, he was dropping double.
Him and Monte Ellis is going off. Bringing Corey Maggette, Darrell Wright getting some good 3-pointers in there.
I hate Darrell Wright. God, he was. I don't know why we spent so much time with him on that. He just wasn't that good.
Elite 3-point shooter. Come on.
I think it was because he was friends with D Wade. I think it was the only reason he was in the league.
Well, Hall of Famer D Wade. Come on. Stop with the slander. All right, let's see if Woj got the next pick ready for us. Nothing yet. Woj hasn't tweeted in 6 minutes. Is he okay?
One of my friends said we really got Wiseman, and then in the group chat, everyone's like, "Why are you upset about that?" He's like, "He doesn't have heart," and then he said, "He was our best option, and I'm not upset about it." So
was it David?
No, it's different.
You have other friends?
Sorry, who's talking?
The person that stays in this house the majority of the week.
Anything else to do?
OKC's looking to trade Kelly Oubre.
Dwight Howard's gonna want him.
Yeah, I don't even think his plane's landed and he's already trying to get flipped.
James Wiseman's about to be nasty on this team. I'm telling you right now.
Is that a factoid? That's a
factoid.
All right. I am going to try to buy his rookie card. See how much that costs.
Oh,
get a LaMelo Ball card? Yes, sir. Let's see what else is going on. Yeah, we're a little bit ahead because I think we're like 2 minutes ahead when they're calling out the picks because Woj is using his thesaurus. I can't even say that word. Thesaurus.
Wiseman's eyes are red. I'm concerned.
Are we getting a Laramie Tunsil video or what? I mean, hey.
I better see a
bro,
gas
he's coming to
mask in the
California.
background.
It's legal here. I mean, they don't even in the NBA. They don't test for it anymore. I think, like unless you're doing like coke or harder drugs.
I know. Baseball doesn't. Baseball. You know what league doesn't test coke?
What, the hockey.
The NHL. The
I'm
NHL.
not surprised. How do you think you can get your tooth knocked out and just keep going?
Heart.
Yeah, heart and a little nose. That's how you do it. Yeah. They really don't test for coke?
And LaMelo Ball.
That's weird.
That's a fact. He's going to the Hornets. I don't think anyone knew that happened. Okay, you're hugging people that they definitely don't live with you.
What are you getting mad at them for, Nicholas? How do you know they didn't quarantine for 2 weeks? How do you know they didn't do the Kim Kardashian where they surprised them after everyone got tested 2 weeks before and quarantined together?
Why would they be wearing masks?
Because they're quarantined together. No one has it. Come on, Nicholas.
Then why would you wear a mask if no one has it?
For optics. Come on. For optics.
Then why does half them
Half
have it?
of them are millionaires, half of them aren't. So, you know, rich people don't get diseases.
Tell that to Michael J. Fox. Who said that?
It wasn't me.
Said
It
that.
wasn't
Sorry.
me. I can tell you that for sure.
There must be someone else in this podcast here. I don't
podcast,
know.
not live stream, Nick.
That David?
Jesus
Same thing.
Christ, bro. Chicago
What's the
Bulls are targeting
what's the
Patrick
difference? Besides
Williams
what?
with the number 4 pick. Whoa. That seems a little high for him.
Mm.
That seems a little...
Well, I guarantee they had all three of the guys that were picked first.
I mean, I like Patrick
draft
Williams,
stock.
but the 4 seems high to me. I thought he was going to go in like the mid-round, or not the middle of the round, like between 10 to 15. 4th overall, I don't know how they did.
Yeah, 4
Did they not try to find a trade partner or something like that? Because I don't think he was going to get traded.
Probably.
Going to get picked before then.
I mean, like I said, there's just not many players in this draft that are worth, super early picks, in my opinion.
I mean, there's not, but still, that's...
Like, after the top 3 that was already picked, I mean, Obi Toppin,
I mean, he's a good shooter.
that's about it.
And he can work on his defense. He's a solid defender. I think he would have been a better fit on the Chicago Bulls than Patrick Williams was.
They're saying first brothers to be top 5 picks in NBA draft history, which was Lonzo and
No
LaMelo.
LeVar?
But
Come on, bro.
there's I think there's another brother too, isn't there? Is there another brother?
I don't know. You got to ask LeVar.
He has a criminal
Okay,
record.
well, we're not going to talk about that either. Yeah, I don't
They're showing LeVar.
know
They're showing LeVar ball.
why would they need a forward. That's just my thing. Like, I feel like they need another shooter on that team, somebody that can play a little bit better defense.
They need a team.
I
right
guess,
now.
but I don't know. I don't feel like Patrick Williams is the right person for them.
Guy from Israel's also
How do you
still
say
there.
his name?
I think he'd
Denny
be a good.
what?
How do you say his
That's
name?
what I'm asking you. I don't know how.
Well, you're better at pronouncing things than I am.
Denny
How do you,
Avdija? How do you say it?
there you go. Avdija.
Okay.
Don't make me act like I'm Charles Barkley
Man.
right now.
I
I know
you
some
can't spell
names.
commissioner. You can't say Denny Avdija.
The fact that you were concerned
Well,
that you
I mean, I
spelled
thought
it
of the
wrong.
word commish, and I was like, oh, okay, if someone calls him the
You didn't
commish,
have
they
enough
put an
confidence.
H on there, so maybe. Come on, bro. Cleveland fielding trade offers for their 5th overall pick still. Hopefully they can get something.
I don't think
What's his name? Larry Nance Jr. is going to lead them to the playoffs next year. I think that's good.
well,
it's
of
a
course.
given.
I can't think of another player that
We
could
can
do
bring back Anderson Varejao maybe. But
Just-
what?
Anderson Varejao. I guess the Bulls are rolling with the pick. If the
And
pick's
it
in.
is- Oh, we already said it. Come on, son. Yeah.
Patrick Williams, like you said. See, now that's socially distanced. It looks like just the immediate family. Love to see it. Yeah, as soon as LaMelo's gonna get signed, he's gonna be put on the COVID list.
Jesus. It's not a good thing to say.
It's not lethal. Just gonna put him on the list. I don't trust him. There's like 30 people at that party. Are you kidding me?
Bro, what are you so worried about that for? I mean, like, I know, like, we saw the NFL draft, like, there were a bunch of people that had, like, large groups.
Shouldn't have done it. Shouldn't have done it.
Oh, we had a message retracted in the comment section.
Who's deleting chat? Who's deleting messages out
Damn,
here?
bro.
Who's saying
You
controversial
gotta say it
topics?
with your chest if you're gonna say something.
Check
I mean,
comments.
probably after what you said about Michael J. Fox.
What'd I say? I don't remember what I said.
If you just go back about 10 minutes, we'll see. Just watch from there.
I'm not do that.
Yeah. You think the Cleveland Cavaliers are going to get Tyrese Halliburton? I really like him. Oh, he was talking about people that are still going to COVID parties. That's what got redacted.
Who said that?
I'm not allowed to say. Come on, Nick.
Don't make me check that.
Come on, Nicholas. Bro, Klay Thompson's already undergoing tests. They said in the next couple days. That's still not good. Timberwolves are in talks to trade the number 17 pick to OKC for Ricky Rubio and the 25th and 28th picks.
Wait, the Timberwolves?
Ricky Rubio coming home, baby!
Oh,
Let's go.
why would they want him
go.
back?
Bro, he can be like the next off-brand Rajon Rondo. Come on now.
Imagine having an off-brand Rondo.
Defender? Come on, son.
Didn't work the first time. I don't think it's gonna work now.
Oh, him and D'Lo gonna be dangerous. Just wait.
I mean, he is dangerous already. I think, but did LeVar finally call out Michael Jordan for a game, or not, call him out again?
Yeah,
For
they have to do that. They have to do that.
They gotta put that on ESPN or pay-per-view maybe.
It's gonna be the match part 3.
They have to do it at this
whatever
point.
the 4th installment of the match, instead of golf, it's gonna be LeVar versus Michael Jordan 1-on-1 playing 21.
And then they're gonna have Peyton Manning and Charles Barkley on the other teams, or on teams too. It's gonna be just like golf.
You think Chuck can actually run up and down the floor still? You think he can run?
Huh?
Isaac Okoro going number 5 overall. Woj just tweeted that out.
Wow. Yeah, like I said, I told you this draft's gonna get kind of boring unless they start doing trades. I just don't think there's enough.
Hasn't been any trades.
I mean, there has been, but just not during the draft.
During the draft, that's what I mean. Bro, Lonzo and LaMelo, first 2 top brothers to get drafted in the top 5, both of them are on irrelevant franchises. The Pelicans and the Hornets.
Trying to tell me that the Pelicans and the Hornets aren't relevant?
Nope.
They have Zion.
Okay.
That's all you need.
Zion, Josh Hart, Kyle Kuzma probably gonna get traded to them.
The whole Lakers team is just gonna. The Pelicans are gonna be like the Warriors version of the Kings, or the Lakers version of the Kings.
Hey, bro, the Kings, De'Aaron Fox. Hopefully, they can do something. I like them. It's just they never can get anything going.
Yeah. I think they tried to recreate the Warriors in a lot of ways. At least they did the last decade, and obviously it didn't work. They put big money in people like Harrison Barnes. Why would you do that?
Because he's elite, bro. Did you?
Why isn't Buddy Hield starting? These are my questions.
HB all day. Come on. Anthony Barnes versus Harrison Barnes versus
T-Bar.
Andrew Wiggins.
Where did that...
I keep calling Andrew Anthony for some reason. Andrew Wiggins versus Harrison Barnes 1-on-1. How long did that game to 10 take?
That might be a 70-minute game, but I have full faith that Wiggins is winning that game. Because I've seen Harrison Barnes do things one-on-one, and it's just garbage. It's just sad to watch.
Let's see what's going on now. Woj hasn't tweeted. Bulls, are they getting clowned?
Woj got silenced by the ESPN bosses.
Yeah.
Said can't trust them.
Yeah, Bulls fans are getting mad at that pick for Patrick Williams.
Oh, that's not surprising.
Yeah.
I mean, who do they want to be at? Do they want to trade?
I mean, Patrick Williams, you're gonna trade back for him. Like, you can't. He's a project. I mean, he has the potential to be a good player, but on a team that's rebuilding, I don't know if you want a project player this early. Like, you want some like Obi Toppin. He could have played the same spot, but he's more proven. He'd fit in that offense more quickly than I think Patrick Williams is. Because the projected lineup right now, it's Kobe White at the point, Zach LaVine, then Patrick Williams, Lauri Markkanen, and Wendell Carter Jr.
Oh, the Hawks got their pick, Corner Woj. Guy from SC.
How do you say his name, Nick?
Onyeka Okongwu.
Good job. Good job.
Thank you.
Undersized center from USC.
Let's be honest, that's an easy.
I mean, yeah, I don't. This is a solid pick. They know what they're doing there, but the Hawks are not a good team.
I wonder how it's gonna work though with Collins and Okongwu on the same front court. I don't know how it's gonna work because they're both kind of undersized. Collins is more of a scorer. I mean, I don't know. We'll see how it happens.
See how it does. And as a USC fan, what's your scouting report on him, Nick?
Yeah, former USC fan.
Whoa!
I started watching a while ago. It's been like year 2 of Clay Helton's coaching career. I stopped watching them.
Wow, bro.
Okay, first off,
wow,
let's
no
talk
loyalty, no loyalty.
First off, I signed with a different school.
So?
In the same conference.
Okay, do you play sports there? No.
Yep. I'm in 3
intramural
teams. I play intramural softball. I was like the 3rd pick, okay?
Come on, bro. No more of that stupid fight on. However you do it. You gonna hop on that UCLA bandwagon with me? Root for Chip Kelly to get fired so we can come back to realize our greatness again?
Yeah. It's been a while for them.
I mean,
USC is not moving anywhere in the rankings either because they keep winning by like 1 touchdown.
They keep coming back late for no reason, bro. Like they should.
Yeah,
they're just dominating Arizona teams in the 4th quarter.
That's another reason I stopped watching USC though, because like the last 3 years they've been projected high. They've been like top 10, top 15, rankings, but they every time like first 2 games they'll lose one, and they shouldn't, and they'll at that point they just fight all the way to get back up, and they usually end the year with being like.
So you're saying what everyone else has been thinking ever since? Let's see. Reggie Bush. Ever since Reggie Bush was there, they just haven't been relevant. That's what you're saying, right? That's what I'm taking away. That's what I'm taking away. They really haven't been up there since then. They
should have signed Coach O when he was the interim at USC, but they didn't. They decided to go with Clay Helton. Look how that turned out for Coach O.
Tigers.
I heard rumors that the boosters at USC didn't like him because of the way he sounded. And that seems like a very USC
number 7 overall
thing
pick
to do.
is in. Let's see who it is. Killian Hayes going to the Detroit Pistons.
France.
From France.
Yeah, they need a guard.
Monsieur Killian Hayes, Detroit Pistons. Je m'appelle Matthew. And that's all my French.
That's a very non-French last name. I've never seen somebody French with the last name Hayes.
I mean, there's military bases over there. I don't know if he's a military kid or not.
Maybe it's Hayes. Yeah, he might be.
I mean, that's what happens with like a lot of the U.S. national team players, like for soccer. They'll be born in Germany, but
yeah. Yeah, soccer is weird because like there's a lot of national players that will like switch nationalities because they're dual citizens. Like a lot of Brazil to Spain, Spain to Brazil. There's a lot of that. It's weird.
All right. Andrew's hopping in a little bit for our USC talk. If USC wanted to change, they would have let Helton go and hired Cliff to be the head coach before he went to Arizona. And also, Ed Orgeron belongs down south. He wouldn't have been a good long-term answer for the Trojans. Also, go U. Well, Miami's trash. They haven't been relevant since Ed Reed left. So, do you have any thoughts on that? Any response to that?
Yeah, it's been good since the boosters were paying the players.
Yeah, where'd that chain come from? We can start with that. Who's paying for that chain? I mean, everyone in the SEC is paying for their players.
Right.
Like, I don't know, just how it's Miami not won anything in a long time because like they're paying their players, they're getting good athletes, and they just can't do nothing late.
Oh my God, Okongu's got that Mountain Dew sponsorship already locked in. It's a good sponsorship.
I don't know. I'm trying to get sponsored by Manscaped. You already know the vibes. Yes, sir.
Use code CAP for 20% off.
No. So let's talk about you not liking eggs. How'd that start?
The first time I ate eggs. But hey, things are changing now.
You're allowing your food to touch.
Huh? It's a sports live stream.
Okay, sorry. Let's see. We got some more talk in the chat from Andrew. Who y'all like? And Miami don't pay. They earn their shit. Well, we can tell they don't pay because they don't win.
No.
Maybe if they had Kyle Pitts or Kyle Trask or an actual quarterback, they'd be winning something. But I don't know, man.
At least I got that.
They got the turnover chain. Turn it over the next year and go 8-4. Turn over the next year, go 10-2. I like how this should just become a Miami slander show.
An emotional family for the Okongus. Everyone seems to be crying there. Look at all that talent in that. All three Ball brothers and Okongwu were in that team. You could tell the bench were on the people squatting. No updates from Woj yet. The fact that it's been 4 minutes and there's already 5,000 likes for that last tweet from Woj is crazy.
Oh, you gotta have those notifications on.
A lot of passionate Detroit fans, I guess.
You're not a Pistoner?
I never say that again.
My bad, Pistoneer.
A Pistonite?
A Pistopus.
Oh, we got an update.
Come on, Waj. What if I just called him?
New York has long been excited that Dayton's Obi Toppin might drop to them at number 8. Sources tell me.
Woj did it again.
He said, hey, they might be going. He didn't
That's a
say
good
it, though.
pickup for them. I actually like Obi Toppin, so they're getting a good player
Yeah,
there.
I do too. I think a lot of Knicks fans liked him too. So I think
I
it
mean,
won't
we're
be
gonna
like
get
the
after this
Porzingis-
draft's over, we're gonna get back into Knicks talk where they're gonna be like, "Oh, we're gonna get so many good Russell Westbrook's coming here. We're gonna get
Well, we're getting Westbrook, Harden.
yeah, we're trading for
whole team.
KD. Yeah, yeah, but Obi Toppin is one of the better players in the draft.
Knicks are
He
about
got
to
a
run
good
New York.
score coming out of college already. Pretty good, solid defender. Just hopefully, I mean, they don't ruin him on that team.
Got a good size.
Hopefully, they
Too.
just don't ruin him on that team.
That makes me wonder if Kevin Knox is gonna be on that team for long. Because they're similar players. I think Toppin might be a little bit bigger size wise.
The f-
See what happens.
All right, well, I'm gonna get off that really quick because I found some news that it's very interesting. Jimmy Garoppolo has a no trade clause in the year 2021. So for the
Just for the year
when he signed his
2021?
contract, literally 2021 was the only year where it mentions.
He knew when he was gonna be terrible. He's like, hey, they're gonna notice after about 3 years, and then the next year they're not gonna be able to trade me.
That's oh my god. I mean,
He's-
they don't
that's
owe him
smart
money, so
moves.
they
Smart
can cut him
moves.
still. But
I mean, he'll probably, if he sucks, he'll
I
probably
mean, he's
accept.
gonna be their bridge
a trade.
quarterback. I think if they can get, I mean, Andrew's talking in the chat too. Jesus Christ. Well, he said Zach Wilson or Trey Lance, and then he said Trump 2024. Jesus Christ.
Stop the count.
Have you seen Zach Wilson and Trey Lance play? BYU, Zach Wilson, and then Trey Lance goes to North Dakota State. He only had one game this year. He played against Central Arkansas. Did not look really good at all. I don't know. Zach Wilson, he's been showing out. He's been a bit of a surprise for BYU this year. I honestly like him. I hope that the Niners will be able to pick high enough to get him because I think if the Patriots keep going the way they are, they might swoop in and take him. Or another team like the Cowboys or something like that.
Yeah, I can see that. I think you're right about Killian Hayes. I think he was a. Oh yeah. Wait, what is Radio Farm ULM? What is that?
Radio? Cuba Gooding Jr.?
It's Ratio Farm.
So you cannot.
Are you
you
watching
don't
the
even-
screen? You watch the
No,
screen
I'm
too?
not.
You see what I'm saying?
But you don't know how to say.
No.
You don't know how to say ratio.
Is it ratio? It's either ratio. I don't know. Oh, French is stupid. We all know that. No offense to any French people.
Hey, bro, we do.
It
We
says
have.
three, by the way, it says 3 watching, and I'm watching. I know you're watching.
Yeah, we have one more person. I don't know who it is, but I mean, right now it says no concurrent viewers, so we're talking to nobody. But we actually do have a French listener to the podcast.
Do we
Yeah.
really?
From let me pull it up real quick. Oh, it says we have 3 concurrent viewers now. Yeah, and definitely with one of them.
Our old coworker from Dix.
Yeah. Nah, he said peace out. He's out of here. He might still be listening though. But yeah,
No, I was talking about the guy, Andre. That's his name.
not Mitch. Yeah, no, there's some guy in France that listens to the podcast. Very consistent.
That's
We
pretty
love
cool.
him. We love him or her. Don't know who it is.
You don't know her name?
I don't know. It just shows where they are and who's listening. I can't tell. Like, oh, it's John Smith in Jacksonville, Florida.
Well, whoever it is, if you're watching, bonjour. My French is terrible, so that's about all I got. Oh, Andrew's still here. That's it.
Denny Avdija to the Washington Wizards. Andre the GOAT. Let's see. Who else can we talk about? Let's see. We have Andre. Who did Andrew not like? Let's start with that. Bianca,
Kirsten.
Bianca, Big Goats. Gotta shout them out. Yes sir. Yes sir. Oh, shout out Carol. Can't forget my girl Carol.
Oh, we can't. Hey, let's give a shout. Let's
Big
give
round of applause.
to
Can we get a
Carol.
round of applause in the chat too for Carol? Big round of applause for Carol.
I don't know who they were just showing on the ESPN, but I don't know who they were just showing on the ESPN, but I don't know who they were just showing on the ESPN, but I don't know who they were just showing on the ESPN, but I don't know who they were just showing on the ESPN, but I don't know who they were just showing on the ESPN, but I don't know who they were just showing on the ESPN, but I don't know who they were just showing on the ESPN, but I don't know who they were just showing on the ESPN, but I don't know who they were just showing on the ESPN, but I don't know who they were just showing on the ESPN, but I don't know who they were just showing on the ESPN, but I don't know who they were just showing on the ESPN, but I don't know who they were just showing on the ESPN, but I don't know who they were just showing on the ESPN, but I don't know who they were just showing on the ESPN, but I don't know who they were just showing on the ESPN, but I don't know who they were just showing on the ESPN, but I don't know who they were just showing on the ESPN, Nice family. Looking healthy family. Love to see that.
I mean, it's probably Denny Avdija.
Whoever had, yeah, I don't know who that was. Just call me from Sunnyvale right now.
UPS.
Yeah. Oh, they might be.
Oh, seriously? You're gonna come back and work the Christmas time shifts?
Yeah. Shit.
Language.
Can I mute this and call you? Or be right back?
Yeah, just mute it and go off screen. I'll talk for a little bit. Yeah, you're muted. Alright. What's happening, guys? We own No Cap Sports. It's a little sports. I don't even know what it is. We do a podcast. Comes out every Wednesday, Thursday. Talk football. We're doing some basketball. We're trying to get into some baseball. It's only 2 of us right now. 3 of us, actually, but we're going to get more coming in. Hopefully by next spring, we're going to start writing more. We have a website. Andrew, I don't know. You got a big problem with Gavin Newsom. I'll let you air that one out eventually, but I don't know, bro. Like, what in the chat, what's your problem with Gavin Newsom? That's something I want to know. And while you do that, I'll be looking to see if Woe's tweeting anything, if there's any sources or anything coming out right now, any wild stories. Let's see. Yeah, so Ricky Rubio back to the Timberwolves. We already talked about that. Yeah, and then just a Neko Kongwu. Good defensive pick for the Hawks a couple picks ago, but I don't know. Right now we're just waiting to see what Clay's going to do. Waiting to see what's going to happen with the rest of the draft. And Nick's screen still keeps messing up. He's bought and he's a fraud. Greaseball. Bro, you're talking about like literally almost every politician. Nobody runs the government. It's corporations that run the government. So you're basically just calling him a politician. He's just a classic politician. Alright, well, Andrew probably going to say something else. If you don't already, go follow us on Twitter. That's the majority of the places we do our business. Just any announcements are going to come from there. You can email us if you have any questions about anything. We'll talk about it. We'll answer it. Go in the chat right now and answer. If you have any questions about anything, we'll try to answer it. Try to talk about it, have a conversation. But, yeah, I'm going to just wait for Nick to get back, see if we can have actual talk about some more stuff. But, yeah, go ahead, listen to our podcast. In our description, we have a link, and if you click on that link, it'll take you to a website, and on that website, you can listen to the podcast from either Apple Music, Spotify, just wherever you listen to podcasts. It's the easiest way to get through things. Let's see, what else? Now I'm just turning the pot. We can talk NFL draft. Hit me up. I got the mic. I mean, you want to talk right now? While Nick's away, I can probably pull you up. Oh, we dropped down to 0 viewers now. Yes, sir. Someone's gonna look at this in like 10 years and like use this against us somehow. Excuse me, jeez.
I'm back.
Alright, welcome back. Your screen is super messed up. Let me actually fix it. Why did it keep getting smaller?
I see that for some reason. It's
Like, while you were away, it kept getting
square.
smaller and smaller. Alright, let me fix it real quick.
Huh. A lot of emotion in this draft. Not usually like this.
Well, I mean, everyone's been in look.
There's a lot more here.
Go up, go down.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I did not know what ethnicity Toppin was.
Really? So you came
I
into a
mean,
draft show
I was
and you
thinking,
didn't know who the players were?
I didn't check their ethnicities and
Can you
orientation.
spell ethnicities?
I'm not gonna bother. I'm watching a draft, Matthew.
Hold on, I'm still trying to fix your screen.
Yeah, I'm watching it.
Alright, oh.
You know what you can try when you're adjusting? Try pressing Control and Shift when you're adjusting the size. So go by the corner and then press Control Shift, and it'll at least it should stretch a certain way.
You'll see what I did. Yeah, I tried Control Shift, it didn't work. You'll see. Oh, you're like wildly skinny and I don't. Yeah, your head looks weird. Disgusting. Just keep watching the stream, you'll see what happens. Yeah.
Oh!
I think I fixed it. You look a little bit weird, but you're cool.
Oh, I see what you're talking about, the head squish. But yeah, it should be Control Shift. Maybe Alt Shift. Maybe it's Alt Shift. I don't remember. But that's how you could stretch like a box without like it looking like it's stretched. It's stretched to scale. So.
All right. Well, I'm gonna just do. It looks good enough for now.
I don't know why it changes. I don't know what. I'm not even.
Yeah, I don't know why it does that either. Let's see who else we got. Well, did you tweet something out yet? No.
Check. Let's see what Woj gotta say.
I'm waiting for these memes. I'm surprised there's nothing come out yet.
Oh, I just saw it
I've
on
seen
Barstool.
LaMelo. I've seen them making fun of that, but
Yeah, I'll send this one to you. Skip might be right on this one. He said 4 years ago, LeVar told me his youngest son would be the best by far. He could be right for sure. LeVar has now had the oldest son going number 2 in the draft and his youngest number 3. Congrats, LeVar. Okay, that's that. Yeah, let's talk about Jello. But I definitely do think LaMelo has the ability to be the best ball brother out of the
he's
three.
easily the most talented.
He just has,
He is.
yeah. He's just a little lazy sometimes.
I mean, hopefully being in the league will change him a little bit to where at least he's more cognizant of what's going on around him and be like, oh, I actually have to work to stay here. Like, I'm just not on top anymore. Like, there are a lot of people better than me that work harder than me.
Yeah. Wizards pick.
I think I already announced that one.
They're-
Oh, they're announcing it on TV.
Yeah. Ah, okay. There we go. I was wondering when this pick would happen. He kind of fell a little bit.
Who?
I don't know.
What's the last name?
Denny. Avdija.
Oh, okay. Did the commissioner
Abidjan?
just announce that, or? Okay. You know I'm definitely going to go
Yes.
back and clip that part, right?
That's a tall family. That whole family's tall. This guy's like 6'7", and they all like similar eye level.
Oh, that's how those families are. It's always, like, they're just wildly big.
Just wish. I don't know. Not many Israeli people are like very tall.
How many Israelis people do you know, Nick?
Well, I mean, I know two. I actually know two, and they're not that tall. One actually speaks Spanish, and it's weird. Cause like he's from Israel, so he has like an accent.
I mean,
So he has like a double accent when he speaks Spanish, and it's very weird.
The rest of the world's a little smarter than us. They can speak more languages. They know their geography.
I know geography.
How many states are there in Australia?
Okay, well, not that deep.
Yeah.
No, I can guarantee you, no one that takes college level
community college
intro,
okay.
Yeah, community college intro to geography knows that. I can imagine no one knows that other than people that are into Australian geography. Australia.
Let's see what is going on. I really just want to fix your screen real quick. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna just do. I'm gonna take you out and add you back in. It's gonna be a sec. I think you're gonna be able to see it on the live stream, but you're not gonna be able to see it on what we're talking on. You can still see me. There you are.
He's in Israel right now. It's gonna be a bit of a flight to get to good old Washington D.C.
He's gonna pass something, so he's not gonna be allowed in the country, and it's just gonna be a whole mess.
He wants John Wall traded to the. He's like, I just want him out of here.
Let me put you in the middle. There we go.
You know, I know we're a sports podcast here. What's up with Donald Trump just losing every single lawsuit he's had? I believe he's 1 for 24 at the moment. 1 for 24 in wins against recount.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take, Nick. The great Michael Scott said that.
Okay, but he's also missed a lot of shots so far.
Definitely.
He's even dropped some. Like they've like there's been times where they just haven't had any evidence. So like, all right, I guess we gotta drop it.
Andrew said the volume's way down. I'm gonna try to fix that on my end and your end.
Okay. I can check my audio too.
I'll turn all the way up. Oh, did I just break that? No, I didn't. Perfect.
We could turn down subtitles. That'll fix it.
Andrew can read. Yeah, my volume's all the way up. I think we just gotta talk louder as well.
Let's see.
Yeah, because both of our volumes up. Yeah, we just gotta talk louder.
All right, I can do that. You know who's been winning in the pandemic?
COVID.
The UFC. I think the UFC has just been great in terms of what they put out since this whole pandemic started. That's just me, though.
Smith, number 10 to the Phoenix Suns.
Whoa. You know, I like what Woj is. The Suns are targeting Jalen Smith.
Not official, but
It didn't. God forbid if they picked him.
I mean, pairing him with DeAndre Ayton's gonna be. I mean, that could potentially be a good move for them. I do like this pick for them. Just I don't know. For some reason, every year they have a good team. Like we saw in the bubble, like what their team did. They can compete. It's just they need to put it together during the regular season.
For the last decade, maybe two, they've been a team that has been good enough to not be a lottery pick, but bad enough to not be in the playoffs. And they've been like that for a while. I don't know why. It seems like there's every time they have a good chance of doing something, they don't, and they get a garbage pick that's not really, not gonna do much for you. I am surprised how little trades there have been, though. I expected at least 1 or 2 trades for the top 10 picks, but nothing has really
That's kind
gone.
of how we saw with the NFL draft. There wasn't too many trades in the first half. There's gonna be
Yeah,
there's not too much going on. I think also it's because of COVID. Because this is the first year where you didn't really get to see a lot of these players play in college. Maybe for like a game or two, but like a few games, but nothing crazy. Like you actually had to truly scout,
yeah,
and now you're taking on potential more than you are what you saw. Like say, because usually March Madness is when guys
yeah,
get like hyped up really good, and this we didn't have that this
yeah.
past year. I think because they're doing true scouting, if they have their guy there, they're just gonna take him and not risk trading back.
Jalen Smith is confirmed going to be a Sun. The 6'3" legend known as Adam Silver just confirmed it. God, that guy's. You could tell. You could tell when somebody's a sports agent. Every guy who wears a dress shirt, dress slacks, and no tie. It's like no tie.
That's an agent right there. Come on.
No tie means you're an agent.
That's good. Remember that Soldier Boy meme where Soldier Boy is saying Drake stole his flow word for word, bar for bar? Yeah, so they got that with Andrew Wiggins seeing Anthony Edwards go to Minnesota. Bro, it's legit like almost the same player. I get they have a little bit different games, but it's gonna be the same thing. Where it's just like he's there, but like, is he really just? Is he in it? Because that's a big question for Andrew Wiggins. Like, does he want to do this? And like, is he fully invested? And that's gonna be the question with Anthony Edwards. That was pretty good. Danny Avdija said on ESPN he learned English by playing Call of Duty. He must have learned the curse words first.
He probably. I was about to say he probably knows a couple dangerous words.
Yeah, Call of Duty lobbies is not the best place to start learning English.
Andrew, to answer your question about the fights, I'm honestly don't really know either of the two guys at least in the main card. I know Valentina Shevchenko. She's insane.
How can you say that name, but you can't say Danny Avdija?
Shevchenko is like a common name.
It's Avdija. It's not. It's like 6 letters.
Yeah, but Shevchenko's. I mean, it's not a hard word name to spell. It's Shev and then Chenko.
All right, continue.
Look at this one. Kate. There's another name here. Caitlin Chukagane. CHOOKAGIAN. Chukagane. What the hell? Oh, Mauricio Rua. That's a name I haven't heard in a while.
Yeah, we were talking about the time that I met Khabib at Dick's Sporting Goods.
It's funny passing by AKA. It's like he fights there. Like what the fuck? Like why is he in San Jose training? Like no way.
Mecca, bro. Come on.
Cormier, I know he coaches in Gilroy, but
bro, that dude. When I was working at Living Spaces, he came in, and I was on my break, and they said he came in, and so I went out to see. That dude is a tank. Like that's a grown man if I ever seen one. Like if a bowling ball was personified, it's him.
You know, when I saw Patrick Willis, I didn't. You know, I saw him. I was like, like he's kind of short.
From what I heard,
He's
he
a
got
little short.
twig legs.
Yeah, like I didn't look at his legs, but he didn't seem super built. Like he was like you know he had shoulders. Like he looked insane, but like as a linebacker, he doesn't seem that big. Yeah, Tyrese Halliburton has a. Just to let you know, has a. Never mind.
Hmm.
I'll send a chat.
Is it gonna be like a girlfriend situation like Mekhi Becton, or
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
is that why he's falling in the draft? You think?
I don't know. If I was a GM, that would probably not be a factor.
Let's see what we got here. Gotta look it up at least.
Just watch it. He's probably gonna get picked next.
No.
Nope. Spurs are targeting Devin Vassell.
I
Vassell.
think it's this. Is it two L's?
Yeah.
I
There's
think
two
it's-
S's and two L's.
I think it's Vassell. Might be Fassel. We don't know.
Visquel. Omar
Okay.
Visquel, dude.
Oh, I hated when they called him over Visquel.
Visquel.
Nah, bro. She looked like she'd go to ASU.
Low key. Probably does.
Now, I'm not knocking ASU for that, but like, definitely looks like just somebody that would go there.
Oh, that's definitely straight out of Tempe.
Straight out the park. Oh my god. Alright. Can you still hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, because I exited the Skype call. Hold on, I'm gonna bring it back up. See ya. There we go. Don't know why I did that.
Okay. Just cracked my neck like 7 times.
You said crack? Let's talk about it.
Crack.
Hold on, where? I'm not gonna go there either. Alright,
Talking about Michael J. Fox, sports, crack. We got it all
there you
here,
go. We're
folks.
bringing it all to you. Unfiltered. Until YouTube takes us down, we're gonna talk about whatever we want.
Trevor just put on his story.
Blue Lives Matter.
The PlayStation. So yeah, I guess he got a PlayStation. He's like, it's the highest.
Wow.
bid. I
Tyrese
just said
Halliburton to the Kings.
I just hit him with the.
RIP his career, bro. Damn. He have potential too, bro. Him and DeAndre Fox or De'Aaron Fox, my bad.
At least he's got an ASU girl.
No, yeah. I mean, that's gonna be a nice combo court, Fox and Halliburton. That's gonna be cool, but it's just they need to keep building. Yeah.
But it's the
No,
Suns.
Kings. They've been rebuilding for.
Kings, sorry.
I mean, my whole lifetime it seems.
Okay, so I hit Trevor with the 501. He said bet, and then he gave me the rat emoji.
What'd
What
he
does the
say?
rat emoji mean? Well, he said, who has the highest offer? And I said, I'll give you $501
For what?
for the PlayStation 5.
Oh,
And he said bet, and then he said the rat emoji.
I don't think he knows how to use the rat emoji.
I don't think anyone knows how to use the rat emoji. I don't know what.
I think he.
I don't know what entails
I mean,
using the rat emoji.
it's calling someone a snitch or a rat. I understand that, but I don't know why the hell you do the rat emoji outside of that.
Maybe I'm scummy like a rat.
You goofy like 6ix9ine. Haha.
Stupid.
Stupid, dumb. Not gonna let you get the chance.
Stupid.
So you're gonna go work for BPS or what?
For the winter, at least. God, it's been 94 minutes.
Yeah,
of this
94 minutes of greatness. I don't think anybody's watching anymore. Maybe a couple people. But
This is 3 watching still.
yeah.
I think it's just you being Andrew.
Oh well. Great times here. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. New Orleans is discussing trade down scenarios. Imagine if Halliburton had gotten to the Pelicans. That would have been a great pickup for them.
Yeah, that would have been a good
Would
pickup.
fit right in. Got a monster or what?
Nah.
Rockstar.
I had a soda earlier, and now I'm feeling.
Getting old. Soda taking you down. Whew.
I just don't drink it enough anymore. I usually just drink water, but like I didn't have water for the last couple of days because I needed to go buy some. I was just lazy.
Go see what Andy put in the chat. I'm gonna be right back.
That's facts though. UPS, so I don't have to work. Just keep giving me that unemployment money. I'll take that. Tyrese Halliburton confirmed to the Kings. The GOAT commissioner confirmed it. Man. Just imagine having to be forced to go to the Kings. Like, I think I'd rather be in the G League than just go being on the Kings, to be honest.
Alright, I'm back. What's up?
I was just saying I can't imagine getting drafted to the Kings. That's just miserable.
So, I didn't hear your response. What was Andrew's comment?
Okay, that's a conspiracy theory by the right.
The Reich? Wow. Wow, I can't believe you just called him that. They basically are, though. I gotta...
I heard a stat today. 50% of all like, not obviously all, but a survey said 50% of all 50% of all Republicans believe there is rigging in the election.
Bro, to me, they're the difference between Republicans and Trump supporters now. Like, I know there's...
Honestly, well, 50% of the Republican parties support of Trump, so
a hate group.
It's a terrorist group. They call it. You gotta remember that.
Nobody wanted gun control until the Black Panthers went into the Capitol with guns and said, "Oh, we need gun control." Then, literally 20 years later, flip the script, and now gun control. You can have guns in the Capitol. It's very... You can't have them in the Capitol, but they were tolerated for some reason. But I guess skin color changes the game.
Yeah. Oh, of course. Republicans will get pissed at people, especially black people, for doing something, and then they'll do the same exact thing. Like, it's normal. It's like, what? You were just shaming black people for doing it, now all of a sudden you're going to do it?
Standards.
Just something else. New Orleans has been discussing trade scenarios with the 13th pick. I think you said that already.
Gonna trade the first round pick, some gumbo for the 16th overall pick.
A gumbo recipe for the 16th
you don't give
pick.
the recipe. You just give some gumbo. See what Andrew has to say about this. 50% of the elected Republicans believe it was fixed. Well, we see super PACs and big organizations, big corporations taking over. Basically, they've been running politics for the past 40, 50 years. I mean, this is a weird conversation we can get into, but the Coke...
Yeah, this is no longer no cap sports. This is no cap
like
politics. The No Cap News Network
owns most of the... If you look at who owns everything, there's about 7 big corporations that own everything.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And they have a hand in everything that gets written.
Yeah. Yeah, she definitely looks like she's from ASU though. There's at least 60% of the students in this
Yeah,
school
we're
that
talking
look like
about
her.
Tyrese Halliburton's girlfriend. She looks like she'd go to the ASU.
Wish she went to ASU.
It's not like you'd actually talk to her.
Well, it's not like I'd have a chance. Obviously,
So
she's
we're not gonna talk about
point guard.
Halloween.
Yeah.
Number
Shouldn't
13
have.
overall pick in the draft is Kyra Lewis. Going to the New Orleans Pelicans.
The gumbo recipe wasn't
Wasn't
enough to
can't
trade
slander
him.
gumbo like that. It's one of the best foods in the world. I'm gonna be eating it in about a week for Thanksgiving.
Oh, you love to see it.
Yep. Kyra Lewis, guard, Alabama.
Halliburton has a Black Lives Matter that's jacket. Like it's embroidered inside. It's Black Lives Matter.
Oh, we're not gonna go back.
I wonder how much that costs, like just to get like the engraved, like the stitching with the words inside of a jacket.
You probably didn't have to pay for it.
I feel like certain places that'd be stupid expensive. God, Zion's not fair. He needs to fix that jump shot though. I can't stand his jump shot. It bothers me. Like just looking at it, I hate it.
Sorry. Oh,
Zion.
he played big boy basketball.
You got a little bit. You got quiet, by the way.
Am I louder? I
Yeah.
gotta move the mic closer to my mouth then. Yeah, no, he played big boy basketball. Trying to back you in and then all of a sudden just throwing off the glass.
He shoots like a very lazy Larry Bird. Like just a set shot, just put it up here and just kind of fling it up. Looks weird, but if it works, it works.
Let's see what's happening. Yeah, 920 to the league. Black Lives Matter. That's a nice. It's an alright suit. I think if he kept like the maroon on the outside too, Tyrese Halliburton, like a maroon top with the floral inside and the floral pants, it would look nice. But I mean, you got.
What is this? What are we? E News now?
I'm sorry, bro. Part of this is fashion.
I see no cap sports, not no cap fashion.
All right, well, leave that there then.
Yeah, Andrew, to answer your comment, he would work, but I can't see him getting elected anytime soon. Obviously not.
Huge Bernie supporter.
Ever. I think there's too many people that wouldn't have wanted that. Fortunately.
Yeah, and then
I know David has a fear of the rally, and he's like, "Huh, it was weird." I was like, "Yeah."
It's because
That's not what he said. That's
yeah,
paraphrasing.
but Bernie Sanders, he's a really good guy. I mean, he's always been a good guy. He's always been doing what's right for people, and when somebody describes a socialist, that's what he is. Like that's who he is. Honestly, he wasn't really a Democrat. He was more of an independent before the 2016 election, I want to say. Like, it was under the Democratic Party, but it was more towards independent because he's more on the socialist side than most Democrats are.
I think he even said if he had to pick one, though, he'd be Democrat. So.
Well, it's like what Trump said.
Yeah, obviously,
ago, like,
obviously
he'd be a Republican because they're dumber. Like, Trump said that literally in, like, 2002, something like that.
The Republican Party right now they should just have a fire sale with them.
All right, Aaron Naismith, of guard from Vanderbilt, number 14 to the Boston Celtics.
Yeah, I think Gordon Hayward's off that team, so I think they need someone that can.
No, the Trump supporter, Gordon Hayward. He's trying to.
There we go.
They're saying he was trying to get that trade to the Hawks going, so he could get didn't register to vote by in time for the Senate runoff.
Excuse me. Yeah, I'm surprised. You don't see many basketball players that are Trump supporters. I feel like there's a very weird correlation
I don't
there.
see any white cornerbacks either.
Say white cornerbacks?
Name one white cornerback in the NFL.
Wasn't there that guy who was like Oh, there was that one guy. He wasn't in the NFL, but you remember with Deion Sanders where he's like he could run.
Is he a corner or a safety?
I said corner. I mean, I would assume with that speed he's a corner. Yeah, I get what you're saying, Andrew, but we aren't Sweden and Denmark. We have idiots in this country.
Yeah, I mean, there's our places. There's stuff that we need to implement where we're so far behind from other people, like universal healthcare and stuff like that. People are like, oh, it's gonna raise my taxes. It's like, it's not gonna raise them as much as you think. Like, you're still gonna, the tax brackets don't change that much. If you're
people want universal healthcare, like at least on the Republican side, when they have an issue, like a family member dying and having no money to pay for that.
And then what they keep bringing up with Obamacare is like, yeah, Obamacare is not perfect. We all know that, but they want to replace Obamacare, but they never have a plan. It's like, yeah. Obamacare is not perfect. It has a lot of flaws.
Did you exit out of the stream?
No, is it not up?
No, I think no, it's up. I just think Andrew left.
No, probably. No, I'm back to 3 concurrent viewers.
Right now it says 2 for me, and I know I'm watching. I know you're watching.
Well, I'm watching on the analytics page, so I'm in like YouTube Studio. So I mean,
whoever's here, comment.
If you hear, comment in the chat. We'll give you $5. That was a blatant lie. We don't have that kind of money. Our unemployment checks have not hit yet.
It's 5. That is. I'm waiting. Dude, my last unemployment. I don't know why. I just checked my. That's why I bought the guitar. It was like right before that.
Okay, let's get into this while we're waiting for the next pick. Why did you buy a $1,000 guitar? Oh, wait.
First off,
North Carolina, Cole Anthony going to the Orlando Magic, who actually, they've been in the news lately. You don't know if they're going to trade Aaron Gordon or not. Bring him back to the Bay Area. That's what I say, but we got James Wiseman. Honestly, I'd like Aaron Gordon. I don't think we can afford him, though. But, yeah, Cole Anthony was big a few years ago, all throughout his high school career. He's one of the bigger names with his high school mixtape, but I mean, that's a pretty good pickup for the Magic. He slipped a little bit, but I really do like him as a player.
Yeah, I think that is he fell. I'm surprised he fell that far.
I mean, I was kind of expecting it.
I was surprised Orlando didn't trade it. I'm surprised Orlando and the Spurs didn't trade it. I thought those two teams. I thought Popovich was ready to just kind of scrap everything. They can still trade picks, obviously, in the or not picks, but they can obviously trade players in the offseason. So we haven't even got to free agency yet. That's what should be fun. It's not a lot of diversity in this Boston war room.
It's Boston. Oh. Let's see what's happening. Oh, that's why they're talking about her.
I'm not even going to bother with that last name. Guy from Memphis, Precious Achiuwa.
I gotta see it real quick.
Precious.
I only know one Precious, so that's gonna be the second Precious I know.
I remember I watched that with my mom and dad. I was like, why am I here?
Gotta get empowered. I don't know.
It was when it came out though, so it was like
How old were you? Like
I was
8?
little. I mean, I was around. When did that?
Yeah, I think it's Precious Achiuwa.
09, so I was either 9 or 10. I was like, what's going on? Why does she sound so sad? Why is she?
Why are they treating her differently?
Whoa.
Whoa, that's enough.
Come on. Is that Naismith's brother? Smart.
Oh, yeah, I'm down to 2 concurrent viewers, so I'm pretty sure it's just the 2 of us. Just the 2 of us.
Just the 2.
We can make it if we try.
Yeah, I wonder if that's Naismith's brother.
Who?
Because the guy next to
I mean,
Naismith.
most likely.
Can't. I hope.
So, Nick, do you think that the Bucks are going to win the East next year?
No.
Really?
Nets are in the league still.
Yeah,
They have a deep bench. They have a deep bench and 2 stars. They have a deeper bench than the Warriors did, I think, in any year we won. So I think they have a better chance over the Bucks. I think KD will.
We're just shadow banning him. Let's talk about the term shadow banning. I hate it because I think people use it, especially in TikTok. They're like, "Oh, I got shadow banned." It's like, nah, bro, you're just not making good content anymore. Like, that's all. I think it's an overused word. But yeah, I don't know why they're not letting Andrew in here. Maybe got a little too political in the chat.
You talked about democratic socialism. Everyone got scared. YouTube shut you down.
You can put him in timeout.
That's
I
good.
can hide the user, put him in timeout. That'd be pretty funny. Put a timer on him that he can't talk.
You could tell Naismith's dad is fighting back tears right now.
That will be
Keep it together. You're on TV. You don't want your boys making fun of you. Keep it together.
Oh, it's official now because Walt announced it.
Right.
Oklahoma City's Ricky Rubio is going back to the Minnesota Timberwolves. So Minnesota gets Ricky Rubio, the 25th and 28th picks for the 17th overall pick.
I need OKCC. They must have someone on their mind.
Oubre too, bro. Like they just gave up Chris Paul for like. It's gonna be
traded 2
they're gonna be fielding picks, bro. That's it. Like it's really good that. So I'll concede. I'll apologize. I'll stick to sports. Like you don't know shit about sports either, Andrew. Let's. That'll probably get a good response out of him. Yeah, I don't know what. Honestly, I don't know what the Timberwolves are doing here, and I don't know. OKC, they're doing what I would do in 2K, where it's just you load up on a bunch of draft picks and then you trade up, and then you just end up keep trading those draft picks for other people. But I've never seen this work in real life. Cause we saw with the Browns, where it's just they kept loading up and just never getting anybody. Like, is that what OKC is going to become?
I mean, can we say the Raiders kind of were in that picture when they traded Mack and Cooper? Because I mean, they did get a good amount of players or picks out of that. I mean, they got 3 first-round picks out of that, of both those 2.
I was talking to David about this earlier. It'll be in the podcast dropping tomorrow. Actually, tonight, depending on how much editing I do on it. Jonathan Abram. We're having a conversation about him.
Ooh.
Does he play too reckless for... Like, does he play reckless just in general? Like, reckless, but he's still in control? And that's what we have in common.
I think he's in control. I think he's in control.
What we were talking about is, like, the 2 examples that I used was Hunter Renfrow and that punt return. Like, there's no reason Jonathan Abram should have hit him, the gunner, on that play without him.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he's just a hitter. That's his thing.
The determination that we eventually came down to was we like his style of play. We hope that he's going to have a long career, though, just because of his style of play, because he throws his shoulder a lot.
Yeah.
And he's already had a shoulder injury. Like, this is... I don't know, man.
I think he's fine. I like how he is as a player. I mean, I'd say he got that receiver from the Broncos last Sunday ejected.
Center Isaiah Stewart with the 16th overall pick. So the Pistons got themselves a center.
My question is, what is OKC looking at? Interesting. I have a feeling Ricky Rubio's not going to stay long on that Minnesota team. I don't know why. Excuse me. You watched any of the new Eric Andre season?
No, I don't watch the Eric Andre show. I can't get to. I understand what he's doing, but it's not too much for me. It's just like I have to be in a certain mood to watch it, and I'm like never in the mood where it's just like it's stupid comedy because like I know what he's trying to do, stuff like that. Like I understand that it's funny, but I don't like his comedy really. I don't like Hannibal Buress. Like I understand Hannibal Buress is funny. I don't like Hannibal Buress.
Oh, I think Hannibal Buress. I think he makes the show because this season he was only in like one episode. And he walked off he's like I quit and like it was a joke, but like they made this like they brought this guy named Blanable, like they cloned him and they made him like this like really big dumb looking guy, and he was there for a while, and then Felipe Esparza was there for a while. Actually, they had like Keith Stanfield in there for last 3 episodes.
I like him.
He's been funny, but it hasn't been the same without Hannibal Buress. Hannibal Buress has that just awkward, lazy comedy, but he's funny as hell.
Yeah, I think Andrew would know why I don't like Hannibal Buress too much. But if he says it in the chat, I'm just gonna delete his comment. So.
Also, answering what Andrew said about Jonathan Abrams, you're right. I think he's about 10 years too late. He'd be a prime player when the rules weren't so strict. What is Spike Lee doing here? What the hell?
It's like Deshaun Golson. Like once they couldn't hit people like above the neck, like Deshaun Golson had no career.
Cole Anthony just got picked, and Spike Lee just appeared from the bottom right corner of the screen.
Oh, because Spike knows where greatness lies.
Why was he there?
Spike's gonna make a movie. He's pulling out the camera right now.
Where did Greg Anthony play in the NBA?
I don't know. I know where Greg Oden played.
Oh, that's why Greg Anthony played in the Knicks. So him and Spike are probably homies. Oh, one of the last episodes for Eric Andre. Guess who they had as one of the guests? They had Maya Rivera. And like this is like I was like, whoa.
Wait, they had her, or they had like somebody playing her?
No, they had her.
Oh, damn.
So yeah, like they were like joking around with her, and then at the end of the episode, they're like, she was great. She'll be like truly missed. But in my head, I was like, this is a weird way to like say like rest in peace after you just like clowned on her.
I'm surprised they aired that episode.
They've had some stars though. Like they
I know they get people. If it's like because I mean, it's on Adult Swim, right?
Yeah.
Like it gives me very much like. Did you ever watch Loiter Squad?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's very much that vibe. It's like where you just
yeah
you're asleep, and it's like, you know how some people when you were a kid you woke up and George Lopez was playing. Like this is something you wake up to in the middle of the night and it's just on.
Oh my god, it's so funny. It's one of my favorite shows, especially because he. So I'm not sure if you watched any of it, but where he does like the rap ninja battle or something. I forget what he calls it, but it's like rappers that do like they'll rap and then they'll like do like this obstacle course, and like he'll like tase them and shit. But last time he got Trippy and Yachty. I don't know how. Like usually he gets like a decent like a C-list rapper. I feel like both those guys are pretty big. I mean, obviously, Yachty hasn't had
anything. Oh no! He had what's that City Girl song? I gotta remember it, but yeah, Yachty wrote that. He good. I'm gonna look it up real quick.
Boy, Greg Anthony's getting emotional over there. I didn't even know that was Greg Anthony's son.
Yeah, he wrote "Act Up." There we go. Real ass bitch.
That's funny. Trevor Reese is going back to the Rockets too. That's another one
That's another
I
weird
forgot to
one.
mention.
Yeah.
It's a good trade for Portland though. I think Covington will be good there.
Let's get a question for Andrew. Do you know who the City Girls are, Andrew? Do you know why people talk about JT? While we're waiting for that, let's see if Woj said anything. Well, I mean, this is on a delay for like 15 seconds. Like, we got to do something while he's doing that. Oh, say the name of the OKC guy that they just drafted.
Where is it? Oh, Alexej
Pokusevski?
Pokusevski.
Pokusevski.
I think Alexej. I think it's like a Alexej. Oh.
Damn, bro, there's
I
people
don't
in
know.
Woj's comments that are saying, watch out, like, stop announcing the picks early. It's like, bro, just block him for something. It's like, you don't have to be on Twitter.
Stop the picks.
Stop the count. Stop the cap.
He has no idea who JT is. Who's the other one? Young Miami or something like that?
Something like that. They keep going in and out of jail.
I heard like one song.
Yeah, Act Up.
Oh, Isaiah Stewart, that's a big guy.
Yeah.
He's built already. His parents are big though, too. You could tell they're tall.
Yeah, Young Miami's the other one. I just looked it up.
I don't know why I know that. I feel like I shouldn't know that.
Yeah, I don't know why
Also,
you know that. I don't know. I didn't know that.
Shout out to Woj for being on ESPN, talking about ESPN, and also tweeting at the same time.
Bro, that's why he Woj.
It's built different.
He built different. He got the third hand.
He's probably the hardest working guy on ESPN. And look at him. He doesn't have a wrinkle on his face. Like what?
I mean, he don't have a hairline either.
Okay, well, he has more hair. He has more hair than most.
I mean,
30-year-olds.
he's rivaling Stephen A. with that hairline.
Hey, do you follow the Stephen A. Burner account
Of
on
course,
Twitter?
of course I do.
That's
It's one of the best follows I got.
Such a good follow.
And he's always quick with it too.
He's quick. He's on
Right.
every main sports like tweet ever.
It's Woj slander. Come on, Andrew.
Yeah, there ain't no Schefter. I don't think anyone slanders on Schefter. I just think Woj is a harder worker.
I mean, Woj is like up to like Adam Schefter.
You never saw
who's,
Schefter never dropped picks early.
who's arguing with Adam Schefter? Like Ian Rappaport's kind of his rival, but like Woj, he got Shams. Everyone coming for Woj's crown. Like Adam Schefter, no one's coming for that.
That name is just.
And like
Woj,
you don't hear no Schefter bombs. You hear Woj bombs.
Well, first off, Schefter never calls anything early. Like Woj has
Yeah.
been doing this whole entire draft.
I mean, Schefter, yeah, he doesn't call anything early, but he does break a lot of news.
Yeah. Like somehow we already know OKC's pick. Like that's crazy.
All right, so let's go through the City Girls discography. What the fuck was
We
that?
also play this songs, but we also can't. So just
Yeah, we
put
really can't.
Let's just put a generic.
With my luck, we'll put a generic one and it'll still get struck down.
If I can find something.
Clippers are trading Landry Shamet for the number 19 pick. So
I could see why they would trade.
So the Nets got Landry Shamet. That's a pretty good pickup for them. Nice depth piece.
Yeah, I could see why they trade him. He'd be good. I think he still is good. He kind of got stuck with a lot of. Oh my God, that guy from Serbia is tall. Wow. That
Alexis
guy's
or
huge.
whatever.
Yeah, he's also a twig, but he's huge.
Yeah, Matt Miller
That
does
was-
this for
oh.
BRB. Yeah, Matt.
That was an uncomfortable high five.
Yeah, I don't know. For the NFL draft, Matt Miller does it. He doesn't tweet them out per se, but they have a show where they're ahead of everybody else, and so he'll get it earlier than everybody else, and he'll talk about
See,
it.
that's the thing though. Woj tweets it, and then it's still on a show.
I mean, Matt Miller
You
will
don't
tweet
see,
it.
don't see it.
But he won't tweet every one of them because he feels it's not his place. Which, I mean, it makes sense. That's why he doesn't break some news.
Also, we are slightly behind on this stream, so I don't know how close we are to like live TV versus Woj's tweets.
I mean,
Because I know ESPN streams usually have a pretty decent.
it's like
lag.
45 seconds.
Yeah,
I mean, like we
it's-
saw it in the beginning of the draft, like with Wiseman, like it took him like 3 minutes to announce that.
Oh god, I'm so excited we got Wiseman.
Oh, he's gonna.
That might be the. If he builds up, if he stays healthy, oh man.
That's a dangerous Warriors team. I mean, if the Warriors around him stay healthy.
Yeah. RJ Hampton's still on the board.
Shocker.
I thought he'd be going to. Thought he'd be an upset or a earlier pick.
Oh, 3-team trade.
We're
so-
really comparing Doncic to that one.
Landry Shamet to the Nets. Clippers will send the 1919 pick to Detroit. And then going back to the Clippers, they're getting Luke Kennard. Yeah.
I think he's. What is he? A guard?
It might be a combo, like a 2-3.
Yeah, I think that's what he is. I think he's like 6'7" ish.
No,
I could be
6'5".
wrong. I don't. Oh, okay. He's no Devon Kennard or anything, but
He's still a solid player.
Wait.
I mean, he averaged 15 points last year. I mean, somebody had it before Woj. Dang,
excuse me.
you're excused.
Excuse me.
Not twice. Not twice.
Why is DeAndre Ayton trending?
Because James Wiseman is DeAndre Ayton, reincarnated. I don't know. Let's check. Yeah, Luke Kennard is a nice shooter. I do like him, especially on this Clippers team. I mean, you saw what happened in the playoffs. They just ran out of depth, and they needed somebody else because Paul George was not.
Josh Green is going to the Mavs.
That's a solid Mavs. What they're doing with the draft is one replacing Jordan Hayward, and then the Celtics. My bad. The Mavs they're building. Kristaps, Doncic.
My question is, who is Jordan Hayward?
Yeah, see, this is what happens when I keep talking. I'm pretty sure it sounded enough like Gordon where people are not going to double
Come
take
on, it's
Gordon.
no.
Gordon.
I definitely heard.
How do you call them the Giants or the Giants? Come on now. Losing brain cells in this chat.
That's what happens when you stream for 2 hours.
Hey, bro. Community college transfer, you already know the vibes. Yes, sir. No shame in it. I mean, I'll let you take what the question that Andrew just asked. Nico Mannion, the Italian player, guard. He went to Arizona. So,
Yeah.
I mean, he's definitely been
I don't
called
know.
white boy before. This dude
Well,
looks straight Irish.
He looks like he's like the modern day Carrot Top. Like I don't know. I don't know what he could really bring to a team. I mean, I don't think he's ever going to start in this league.
He'd be a good depth piece. I mean, I think that's what Andrew was saying. He'll be a good, nice addition off the bench, but he's never going to be anybody. He's not going to be recognizable except for the people that follow the team.
Yeah, exactly.
Jeez.
And there's not many Italians in the league other than Adi. And Kobe. Rest in peace.
R.I.P. Kobe. How much longer you want to go for? Like another 10 minutes? I'm getting hungry over here.
It's fine. Whenever you're done, I'm done. Steve Nash interview coming up next on ESPN.
Former great
NBA
Warriors
head coach Barnes, by the way.
What's up?
He just hit Harrison Barnes hit Halliburton with a "Yes, sir. Welcome to the squad, bro." On Twitter.
Yeah, Halliburton might be hitting him with a peace sign.
I might hit him with a block after that. I always felt sorry for Harrison Barnes. He seemed like a nice dude.
People are trying to get R.J. Hampton to the Knicks on pick number 23. It's gonna work out like a Emmanuel Mudiay. You've seen these people go overseas to play that have been big top recruits in the U.S. and they'll go overseas to play and they just haven't panned out like we said.
Well, the game's so different in Europe. It's very much more fundamental almost.
I mean, we saw what Emmanuel Mudiay. He's been bouncing around the league now. We'll see what LaMelo does and R.J. Hampton does, but it's something it's a trend that we're seeing, but it doesn't appear to have paid off yet.
But there's also players like Doncic who played for Real Madrid.
I mean, but he grew up in that system. He came up through there and then came over here.
Well, still, I mean, playing anywhere professionally is an advantage.
And he was
for
an
that
MVP
player.
at like 18 years old.
Yeah, he was insane. I don't think there's ever going to be a Euro comparable to him. I think this year we're going to see a deadly Doncic.
Sadiq Bey to the Pistons.
I really want the Mavericks to do more. They should do more with him and Porzingis. They have a good team around them. I don't know why they just.
Oh, I've heard. Let me find the stat real quick, but I think Luka Doncic has more triple doubles in his career than the Jazz have like in total in their organization's history. Let me look that up just to make sure that's facts. Last time the Utah Jazz player had a triple double was 2008.
Oh, who could that have been? Darren Williams?
Carlos Boozer.
Oh, okay, yeah. The Warriors could have had Carlos Boozer in the draft.
This is a Reddit post from 2016, so they might have had like one or two more since then.
That's another guy who
I liked him.
Carlos Boozer
when he was on the Bulls.
He had a great.
I liked him.
But he was on Utah even. I liked him. My dad's always like, the Warriors could have drafted him. The Warriors had him. They had a chance, and they drafted. I forget who his name was, but he's like, he never played a game in his life.
The Warriors drafted Vince Carter. Yeah. Drafted Gilbert Arenas.
You know what? There could be worse. There could be worse picks.
Passing LeBron, passing KD.
Drafting Jamarcus Russell.
I mean, yeah, Calvin Johnson. I just didn't think he was the answer. That's. And a couple years before that, we picked up Robert Galloway over AP. Hey, but you can't replace DHB. DHB and Fabian Washington were probably the two greatest picks in your guys' history.
You know who's showing signs of DHB? Henry Ruggs.
I mean, if you had a quarterback that could actually throw more than 15 yards, then maybe we'd see.
Okay, go ahead and look at. Go ahead and look it up the clips of him throwing 50 yards to Nelson Aguilar, throwing 50 yards to Hunter Renfrow. Let's look at those clips.
You're just saying that Henry Ruggs is getting wasted.
He has an arm. He's always had an arm. He just doesn't know how to use it sometimes. Sometimes he's just a little
gun shy. He's a lot of big gun shy.
Yeah, but this year he's showed a lot.
How pissed do you get when they call him David Carr?
It upsets me. I get tired of it. Like, come on. How many years has David Carr been out of the league?
They were chanting, "We want Carr" on the 2011 49ers, 2010 49ers. Yeah, even Andrew agrees with me. The Ruggs slander is not called for, man.
Okay.
Like, if Ruggs is a bust, it's the Raiders' fault. It's not his fault. He has the talent. He has the speed. Like they just aren't. They aren't creating anything for him.
Drafting the right. That's my problem.
Oh well, I mean, yeah, they really aren't. But neither are the Niners. So.
CeeDee Lamb was the best pick. Out of the 3 receivers, CeeDee Lamb was the best. The reason his numbers were great until Prescott.
Well, I mean, the numbers are going to be great. The numbers are going to be great no matter what because he has Amari Cooper and Michael Gallup beside him, so there's nobody covering him. With Oakland, Henry Ruggs is the number 2 option behind Darren Waller, so he's really that number 1 receiver. So there's a reason he's getting treatment like that already.
He might be number 3 at this point. Nelson Aguilar might be taking his
Nelson
spot.
Aguilar is proven to be a good number 2 wide receiver, but Henry Ruggs is being treated by other defenses as a number 1. They're going to make sure he doesn't get over the top.
He's done a better job as a distraction to the secondaries in general than he has been a great receiver. I mean, he had one 100+ yard game. Everything else 30 under. I mean, he's open. Carr just needs to find him.
I'm pretty sure he had a drop last game too.
They just really called Eric Pascal a power forward. And then Villanova draft. I almost said Vanilla Ova. There's some GOAT Villanova players. Amari Spellman. Dante DiVincenzo. Michael Bridges. Just a bunch of GOATs.
So, you gonna trade Henry Ruggs to the Niners?
Just for the record, I did not like the Ruggs draft selection.
Who do you think they should have taken?
When they drafted CeeDee Lamb.
So you still would have gone receiver?
Really?
Well, I'm just saying, like, if you're going to take a receiver, like, there's CeeDee Lamb, Henry Ruggs. I think Henry Ruggs is still the right pick, but CeeDee Lamb, he's more of a fighter. He's more of, almost Amari Cooper.
That's what we need.
You guys just traded that away, though, like, literally a year and a half before.
But he definitely has more sure hands than Coop. When Coop was on the Raiders,
Cooper has sure hands. He had, like, the yips when he was on the Raiders.
Yeah, exactly. He didn't have, that's terrible. I don't know if he wanted to leave or what it was, but I'm not gonna lie. Aguilar did have a drop last week in the end zone. I was like, "Are you kidding me?" But now he's been great as a deep threat receiver. I've actually liked all our receivers. We've been decent this year. Ruggs, we'll see. Hopefully he pans out.
He will. Just give it time. I mean, rookie receivers usually don't do much. Like what we're seeing this year is wild. Like usually rookie receivers, it takes like 2 or 3 years for them to get that offense.
I never thought Jerry Jeudy was a good option.
Really?
I honestly rather. I don't know. I don't know why.
I mean, you see him routing up people.
Oh yeah, he's a nasty reverend. But something about him,
You didn't think he had it?
Never liked him. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
I was happier with Ruggs than I would have been with Jeudy.
I think Jeudy, throughout the process, he was more of a surefire pick to where it was just everyone overthought it. And I think that's what we're going to get with Trevor Lawrence and Justin Fields this year, where everyone's just going to overthink Trevor Lawrence. Like, he is the right pick, but you can nitpick. He does stare down his options. He doesn't make the right throws sometimes. He tries to force stuff, and it's like, it's stuff he can fix. But I think they're going to overanalyze, and that's going to be one of the problems for this year, for this upcoming draft. All right, so with the last pick that we are talking about before we leave, Miami. Yeah, Precious. He goes to Miami.
How do you say the last name? Bless you. Anyway.
All right, well, that really ends it for us. Thank you for listening, Andrew, and anybody else that watches this. It was nice talking to you. Nice talking to you too, Nick. How'd you feel about this?
That was fun.
My ears hurt. I gotta get more comfortable headphones. All right, well, go ahead and subscribe to the podcast. It's in the description below. We talk a lot of football. We get into basketball. Maybe with some baseball and hockey starting up at the beginning of next year. We'll see. And we'll read Andrew's last comment, and then we'll be out of here.
It won't be meat hockey.
All right, so
I think that's
yeah,
gonna be
Ethan. We'll introduce him.
David Ethan situation.
All right, so let's dissect Andrew's last comment, and then we'll be out of here. So he says, "All right, good night, great content. Thank you, Andrew. We like you. We love you, actually." There we go. All right, go Warriors. Even though he did want LaMelo, that was his pick. That's who he wanted. I didn't see the fit, but he thought LaMelo was the best player in the draft, and I think he's really talented. But I just don't think on this Warriors team he would have fit well.
Not at all. That would relive the Monte Ellis Steph Curry situation.
And then, I agree with this last part. Trump, cut this shit out. Accept your ass whooping. I mean, bro,
take the L.
Take the L, bro. He lost the popular vote by it's getting over 5 million. My favorite part of all this, every time they recount, they're finding more votes, but Biden just ends up winning by more, and it's the funniest thing ever.
Yeah.
All right, well that ends our political talk and the NBA draft talk. We'll try to do this again. Have a good one. Peace out. End stream.